I'm going to go ahead and start it right now. I'm going to hit the hype button right now. We got royalty in the building. You can tell by her crown. Listen, this is the lady that gives us soul without ever selling it. She's toured with the Black Eyed Peas, Macy Gray, Maxwell, Anthony Hamilton, Tank. Do I need to go on? I'll just leave it right there. She's got songs with Kanye. She's got songs with Raphael Sadiq. But she doesn't need any of that to give us hits and classics. Like, she has the wedding song, not a wedding song, the wedding song. This young woman is incredible, amazing, is always spewing excellence, and she gives back as well. We have none other than Leela James in the building, live on Reec Show. What's up, Miss Lady?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. That's our little biggest intro ever. You know?
Thank you.
gotta make you feel special. We started playing this song on Majic, and it's amazing. We get new music sometimes. You don't know what you don't know what you expect, and it's in our playlist docket. And D Harper hit me. He was like, "Reece, we got a new song going. This Leela James new song." Then it popped up, and I was like vibing to it, and I was like, "Oh, she got another one." I'm sitting here going like this. My neck finna fuck. My neck getting tired. I said, "I see you." Let's talk about this song, this single first, and then we got to get into some history because we you don't get these interviews all the time. You know what I mean? With legends, so we got to go ahead and get to it. So tell me that vibe.
Right back in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very, very excited. So my new album coming out this month, October 27th. Thought You Knew. The video for both songs, Right Back In and Thought You Knew, is out now. So I'm really happy with the project, and I'm excited for y'all to hear.
That's what's up.
The music.
We excited too. I can see it beaming off you, just going crazy. Now you on this tour too. I know you're on a world tour. You're used to traveling. And before we get into the history of, I do want to ask you this: like, what's one of your favorite spots to perform at? Because you've been everywhere.
I like performing in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam? Okay, it's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Jadakiss said that too. He loved Amsterdam. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a spot, the Paradiso.
Okay.
Over there, but I like performing in Amsterdam.
All right, cool. Yeah. Let's get to some history now. And now that those who may just be tuning in, they're like, "Who is it?" Leela James is here. You've been doing this music thing for a minute. Most people only have like a little sip in the entertainment industry. You even had a whole glass and a pitcher. You know what I'm saying? You still doing this super huge. Let's go way back though. When you first started this whole singing thing, like, what was your inspiration?
My inspiration when I first started was definitely the love and passion that I had for music, and it really still is.
Yes. Because
it has never been the accolades, because I don't get a whole lot of those. It ain't never been about the money. It's just I really enjoy music, and I enjoy the way that it makes me feel, and then how it makes others feel when I make the music. That's like therapeutic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like it's a process of just giving of myself and helping people. Got you.
What was the first song you fell in love with when you knew it was music for you? When you heard that song, you might start singing it along. You was like, "Oh, I want to do this."
When I was a kid, my parents, they played so much, but I remember hearing Al Green in the house, and one of my favorites, aside from hearing Al Green all the time, they used to play the Jacksons, and it was a song called when I had you or something. I treated you bad. All that. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, golly, that little boy, he could sing,
Right. Why was Mike 7 years old singing like a 50-year-old?
Man, and just like with so much passion and soul, and so again, I was like, oh, I want to do that one day. I didn't know that I would actually do it. It's just, but yeah. Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up. And I just want people to know, to connect, because we all start somewhere with that passion. But you know what I mean? Like, I get jitters and chills thinking about when you fell in love with it. When was the first time that you knew this was what you wanted to do for a living? Like, what was that moment for you?
I think the moment that I knew I really, really, truly wanted to sing, I was in high school, and I performed at a talent show. And I was nervous about performing, because prior to that, I would just sing around the house and church like everybody else. It was just a normal thing. But it was just this particular night when I sang at the talent show, and everybody reacting to me like, "Oh my gosh, that was amazing."
You start seeing them faces and reactions?
Yeah, and I was like, well, what's wrong with y'all? Did I do something wrong? They like, no, it was good, it was right. So then I was like, okay, but let's see what's up.
Yeah. Man, you really are one of those names that when we start talking about neo soul and vibes and songs that we can kind of feel, you know, you still got that feeling that sometimes we're missing in music. Now, we know that your album kind of brings us through those feelings. Your albums, right? So tell us about this one. What kind of feelings or what kind of emotional roller coaster you gonna put us on? We gonna need some tissue, or we gonna be falling in love? What we doing?
All of the above. You go. We got kids in.
They grown, they all right.
You know what? I keep saying I'm a Gemini, so just hence my hair. There's so many. There's different sides to me, so you're gonna go through all that, the good and the bad. And so on listening to the album, you might feel like, you know, one night making a baby, the another night you might feel like packing their bags and putting them out. You know
hey, that's the Gemini.
yeah. And so the album is just that. It gives you all the feels.
And if I'm not mistaken, you can't just claim Gemini. You on the cusp too.
I'm on the cusp, but I'm still more of a Gemini than I am a Taurus.
I'm glad you said that, because I'm on the cusp. We exactly 60 days apart. So I'm on the cusp too. On the other side was a Cancer and Leo.
Oh Lord, yeah, okay.
Don't do. Oh Lord, what we doing?
Leo.
She was a special guest until right then. No, I was kidding. Now I claim Cancer so we could be friends.
Oh, there we go, because my daddy's a Cancer.
There we go.
There we go.
Good man.
Good stuff.
Good man. I like that. I like that we gonna have a lot of feeling in these songs. Like I said, that when I was really vibing to that single, and I was like, oh, this is it right here.
Thank you.
I definitely wait and can't wait to see you perform live too, because you got that feeling.
Yeah.
Any specific features you have on this one?
I do. I got a song. There is a song on there. Being that this is a 50-year anniversary of hip hop, I was a fan and still am a fan, and I wanted to honor and give her flowers. That's Yo-Yo, so she's on one of my records.
That's what's up.
I'm out of LA. She from LA, so it was just like, come on, big sis, do this for me.
There we go.
Yeah.
It ain't a Roughneck remix, is it? No, I was just playing.
No, but she's still Yo-Yo.
Yeah,
she ain't your ho-ho.
Yeah, I love that.
Believe it.
I love that right there, man. That's super huge. Right now on the radio side, if you guys just tuning in, we got Leela James in the building. We kind of talking about her new album and stuff like that. You got rich history in the game. What's one of those moments that you looked at that maybe you had an out of body experience? A lot of times we doing this stuff, right, and we don't realize how huge we are. We don't realize like what stages we on. Have you ever had one of those moments where you actually realize like, dang, I'm here doing this right now with whoever or with myself?
Yeah, it was I had an encore. I had 3 encores one night in Amsterdam.
Okay.
And then so they just wouldn't stop, and I just was like, this ain't real. Who are y'all? And so it was just one of those moments.
Yeah.
And I had to just sit down on the stage and just start boohooing like a baby, because I couldn't believe it. That's
what's up. What was it, a particular song they wanted you to keep doing?
It was, I don't even remember at that time now what the song was. It was just the whole show, the performance. It just didn't want me to stop. But
right.
I was like, I gotta go.
You got stuff to do, and I'm tired. Right.
But it was just a special night.
That's awesome, man. When the fans really show you that love back, and you know, it's like you putting it out there for them, and they get that reception. That's got to be dope.
It is. It's a good feeling.
That's got to be dope. So what's like your favorite part of the creative process? Is it the writings? I know you have a team that you kind of work with, or is it the going in the studio and performing it, or is it the live performance?
You know, it depends. Sometimes I really enjoy, I will say, the creative process, because it's like you actually you're making it, but it can feel stressful depending if you put that amount of pressure on yourself to make a certain type of record or do this, it gotta be this. But for the most part, the creative process for me is really organic and easy breezy. I don't like a lot of people around. I work with the same 1 or 2 people when we go in, and like we all on the same page as far as, you know, how we like to work. And so that part is fun. Again, I think the only thing that can be stressful is when you put the pressure on yourself to like, oh, we got to finish this and it has to be turned in, and you don't like that feeling. But I enjoy the creative process, and I also enjoy touring too sometimes. It's just a balance. I like the balance. Sometimes I want to be in the studio, and sometimes I want to be on the road.
I got you. And I can imagine having the same team kind of protects the energy and the creative energy,
Yeah.
keeps it pure.
Yeah, absolutely. Because too many people around and in the studio is distracting, and then it can get weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. Any I know that what you just said exactly, but any features that you may have worked with anybody that was actually pretty fun or pretty dope?
I actually worked. You mentioned him earlier. I worked with Kanye years ago on my first album, and he was very funny. He's a Gemini too.
Yeah.
So we had a good time. We watched Pootie Tang. He put me on the Pootie Tang.
Hold on. Y'all was in the studio session. He was like, we gotta watch Pootie Tang.
Cracking up, because at the end of the day, like I love comedy and just goofy stuff for the most part, and I just like to laugh.
All right, here we go. Our fast 5 questions with Leela James. All right, if you had to explain to my grandma what it is you do, what would it be?
I sang like the good old hymn books in the church house.
There we go.
In the back of the woods.
There we go, grandma. Can she like that answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. She gets paid to do that. So we'll take it. If you could bring back one childhood snack, what would it be?
One childhood snack? One childhood snack. Well, we still eat that. Ty Robin.
There we go. I like it. Hit the hype bell one time for Ty Robin snacks. All right. If you could bring 5 people on tour with you, right? But y'all are also shooting a reality TV series, what would it be? Who would it be?
If I could be 5 people, well, the girls I just did my video with, so that would be Selena Johnson, Avery Sunshine, right off the top, and Medusa. I would bring
You ran the first 3 out. We only got 2 more spots.
I know. Okay. Okay. I know he did, but Red Fox.
There you go. This is your pick. You can pick whoever you want. That's
Red
it.
Fox and Miles Mabley.
There we go. I like it. It's going to be funny and fun. I ain't mad at that. Yeah. All right. If you had to pick one place to live, I think you've answered this already, but if you had to pick one place to live for 1 year, perform, and eat the local food, where would it be?
You know what? I wouldn't mind living in South Africa.
Okay. So the residency, that's where we going to be at for a year. South Africa.
Maybe.
I like it. I like it. All right, last question on the Fast 5. If you could tell your 18-year-old self anything in one sentence, what would it be?
It's going to be all right. It's not the end of the world.
I like it. Them T-shirts sound like a T-shirt to me. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. Of course, our Magic 107.5, 97.5 family appreciate you. And Leela James, could you debut this song real quick?
You listen to my new single, Right Back in It. Yes, it's your girl, Leela James.
Let's get it.